NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And we're off and running from Lambeau. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team.
That ball is out. Young lost it. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Take care of it. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Completed to his running back. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
McManus on for the Packer field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Return coming from the 6. Dukes out a 1 stop. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. To the air on 1st down, Young. Brought in right side. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Sam Martin on the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Throwing on first down, Love has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Juke the defender. Along the sideline inside the 25. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers go up 10-zip here in the first.
Panthers nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Young. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Panthers.
And going play action, Young. That's completed right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Up the middle, Hubbard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Love out of the shotgun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down. Daniel Whelan in punt.
And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Picked up at the 38. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offset.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Young working from the gun. Cut for big yards on the right side. To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Right there, an attack on a point after. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Packers
kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right, the opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun give down to Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Love on 3rd and short. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Hubbard. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play fake, it's Love. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
58 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Gets it again. Jukes one defender. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 6.
Panthers 20, Panthers 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Legance with a return here. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panther 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Carolina.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Young. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Carolina.
From the red zone now. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get a late score and tie it before the half. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights, and the Panthers take the lead on that successful kick. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Love now on 1st and 10. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air with Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
Once more, it's Love. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Love. And to him again. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's Young to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. From the pistol, it's Young. He finds Sanders. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Young. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. To the air yet again, Young. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 14. 1st down, Panthers.
So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. This is Reed working the right side. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Love on the play fake. Searching, pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. Love from the gun. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30.
The Panthers take over.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. He tucks it and takes off.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 37. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 7. First down, Carolina.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up. Young's going to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
And the Panthers first down.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He's got a gain of 6 there. Up to the ground by Kaiser White.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Panthers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers grow their lead to 8.
28. Packers 20.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers all set to get back out there. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
And the Packers first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard
Play action, Love. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Keyshawn Nixon on the start. A gain of 50 yards. First down, Carolina.
Hubbard again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers in possession of it. They need to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here he goes on the bootleg. It's his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Young working from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out now runs the Packer offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Christian Watson, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Throwing his love on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Number 11, Jaden Reed. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing again. Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers.
Play fake, it's Love. Searching well behind. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again, following the sack. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down.
Third and 9.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the
Love with it on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Stick it in the air. Love. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Green Bay Packer.
On first and 10, here's Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 18.
Loves to throw again. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Third and 2, Love to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a first and goal.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Once more, it's Love. This throw is cut. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and goal.
Oh, option play on second and goal. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Working quickly here. Love now on third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Packers 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Panthers leading by 8. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. He's back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind. Right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They motion the tight end over. They look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up second down.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.